Hey, what's going on guys? It's Dino here. Welcome to my first video, and today thought I'd start us off with a little mod that I've been using recently on Fallout 4. Now, I believe this is a PS4 exclusive, not too sure, just taking it off the factory. It says PS4 at the side of it. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. This is called the Pre-War Preparations mod. Very interesting mod, very good if you're playing a survival let's play, or playthrough. As long as you don't mind cheating quite a bit, because this gives you tons of equipment. You don't necessarily have to take it all, but this is good to start you off. If you're just starting off the game, you can stock up on supplies and go out into the waste and be gone for a few days or a week or so, and then come back and restock or whatever, because it is quite high because you can't fast travel, of course, in survival mode. But yeah, this gives you 3 unique weapons, a full set of unique armor, tons of ammo, tons of food, and places to stay. Very easy to get to. You just have to be level 2 or 3. You have to have done the mission where you meet the Minutemen basically and go up to Sanctuary. I'm not sure you can do construction on Sanctuary before the guys are there, but yeah, you need to have the construction unlocked. I've already took the key out of the safe, but I'm going to show you where it is anyway. You show you on the map. I don't know why you wouldn't know where Sanctuary is, but there it is. This is Sanctuary, surprisingly enough, unless you went round and never bothered going there. But yeah, you want to head up to your house, which is this one. So this is where the Minutemen guy. Hello, dog. What are you doing? Right, let's go on in. So this is the actual bunker. I already have the key. At first, it'll ask you for the key. You want to go in here. The reason you need to be able to modify this place is there's a rug over this. These 2 hatches mean you can't actually access them without moving it. Well, I couldn't anyway. I don't know if some people can. I couldn't access it. There's a bed in it as well. The key is in this safe. You just want to grab the key. It's just a basement key. You can go into the hubby's basement, which I believe is like a little man cave, what the character made before he went to war, or the war began, whenever he made it, I don't know. But you just want to I don't imagine he went in it a lot, actually, because it was under the bed. So, but yeah, you just want to head on in here. This place does have electricity. It's here. I have put these lights in myself so you guys can see down here. But originally there is no light. You can see how dark it actually is. This thing doesn't do much. It doesn't seem to work really well. But tons of equipment. I haven't actually taken anything except one nuka quantum that would be sat there, which I know you guys won't be very happy about because I've stolen it. But no, basic equipment in here. A few things you can scrap. A little bit more. Baby ball stuff. I mean, this doesn't really make much sense having this little bunker here, because if the nukes fell, you wouldn't be able to access any of this. This would just be a waste, because you'd have to come out into the nukes. The radiation would kill you instantly or whatever. But a few bits and bobs. Tons of modifications though for weapons. I mean, the hunting rifle, all this in the bottom shelf is modifications for that, I believe. Yes. And then all this is modifications for these 2 rifles here. You know the modifications are. I'm not going to show you. It's just going to take too long. Ammunition. I have taken all this out, haven't I? There is 500 7.62 rounds, whatever they are. 10mm rounds, something else in there. I believe it's just the ammunition for these guns, actually, and then some for another weapon which isn't even down here. But there's water jerry cans. There should be an extra one there. What's in here? Oh god, what? Oh, right. Yeah, and you can basically build in this thing. I don't really imagine what you could build. I could build an elm tree in here. Wouldn't fit. You can build a few things in here. There's not too much you could really build because there's only you who lives down here. It doesn't actually class as an extra settlement. Little pistol. A few bits and pieces. Some rounds for that magnum. I'll take the magnum. But yeah, this is basically everything in here. There's nothing too much. Tons of food. But if you think that's a lot, we'll just turn the power off. If you think that's a lot of food and a lot of equipment, this next place is actually built like an armory. Sorry about this, guys. We got a little bit of a cold, but it's built like an armory basically, because it is in a sense. And this one key where you get out of that little safe opens it all. We'll just throw this on. It doesn't make much sense. This is like a slight error. This thing's here, and you know, sort of underneath this. So in reality, you wouldn't be able to open this. But obviously, this is in reality, unless it opens downwards, which it might. You never know. But let's go on down, and I'll show you guys what's crack-a-lacking down here. There's a lot of equipment. beds. It's like someone already lived down here. I mean, it survived the nuke, so they would have been alright, unless there was a radiation leak or something. But, there's a lot of equipment down here. Why am I still crouched? This is the shower area, which appears to have been used, weirdly. Cooking, this is probably was used as a storage area originally, from the look of all these shelves over here. I'm using the Wazer rifle, if you guys are curious. This isn't normal, the stuff falling off the shelves. It is sometimes little bugs with the mod. It ain't nothing serious. I've played it on 2 saves. I used it on my survival save, and stuff wasn't all over the floor. Really basic stuff. So I mean, there's a lot of equipment in here just on its own. Fill a million cans. You can scrap, not too much. But you go and open this door. You come on in. We've got. This is one of the unique weapons I forgot to mention. Actually, there's 4 unique weapons. This is the Field Stealth Knife. Presumably, this is a weapon that your character used during the war, as it is a combat like military knife. Give you guys a little exemplar. Let me take this off because we need to put some armor on. There we are. Put the Pip-Boy light on so you can see. Let's quickly get this out. Where is it? What's that? There it is. It's very fast. Good on ghouls, I noticed. You know, they run it, you just move back. Dead. The power hit is very effective. Humans is what this is mainly for, which also backs up the point of it being used in the war, because you get a bonus killing humans with it, because they were fighting the commies. There it is. You get 50% more damage to humans, so well over, what, like 700 and some damage, I don't know. Can't bother to work it out. But probably close to 800 or more than 800. So, yeah, this is the first night, which is strange, actually, because earlier it was on... Wasn't it on 1800 when I originally took it out? Or maybe it was soon, I don't know. But yeah, few bits and pieces laying around. Turned Scottish or something for a second. Apparently your character must have been a smoker when he was building this. Copper. I think they only class as 1 piece of copper, from what I can tell. They just seem really large. And then you got a few bits and pieces. Workshops. Another workshops, nuclear material. These are full of equipment adhesive, which of course is like gold. Few chemistry stations, you know, your basic equipment. This is where stuff gets really cool. You have this little guns and ammo key. We'll start with the ammo first. You're basically capable of opening all these now, which are full of rounds. I believe they had for 45 ACP, is it, rounds? In the other box, that's what's in the other box I was talking about earlier. But I think that ammunition is used for one of the unique guns. Let's put this away. But yeah, we'll start with the pistol. I'm not going to go through the modifications and start modding these things up. They look the same as a normal 10mm pistol or whatever version of a weapon it is. Let's grab this very, very dangerous weapon. As you can see, 43 damage, which is actually good for a 10mm pistol in my opinion. A few modifications already on it, as you can see. APC, so technically they are unique modifications, but they just look really similar. The hardened modifications and all that, whatever that was, hardened something. This has got a hell of a lot of mods for it. You can mod this for your own unique play style. You could go night vision if you go killing at night if you're a bit weird and you just like sneaking around shooting people silently. I don't. I like bringing miniguns and stuff. But this is the lovely little combat rifle with the extended clip. Very nice little weapon. I've used it. I actually did a playthrough with this mod, and when I finally used it for this guy, I had a very good time playing it. Survival mode, I took these weapons, the armor, did have slight advantage, and I just played through the game to... What mission am I on? I think I've just killed Kellogg. I'm a little bit after that, actually. I'm currently still playing through, but I'm having a good time with it, just using these weapons. They're brilliant weapons. This has a 50 cal mod for it as well that comes with it, which is my favourite to use with these because the damage is incredible. All the equipment, again, for your own unique playstyle. I'll give you a little run through with these things. They are basically just your normal, average... Oh, that was weird. It didn't do the bolt action mod animation. But yeah, this is the shotgun as well. Is it I always get them. They're not shotguns, are they? They're the rifle. But but they always come across as a shotgun because I played Fallout 3. Is it 3 with a combat shotgun? It is, yeah. Yeah, this is basically 10mm pistol. Very nice though. Quick reload speed. You stick those modifications on it, it's even better. That's the weapons. Very, yeah, like I said, very basic weapon. There isn't too much to go into detail with them. These are the parts I like. We'll go into this one first. This is the unique armor. I'm gonna grab them all and go through them. As you might have been able to tell just from looking at it there, it is a unique combat armor, a heavy armor, but it is made to look rusty, which is very interesting. As you can see, it's very effective. It gives you tons of bonuses, like 1+ on agility and perception for each piece, I believe. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's only each piece. That seems really OP. Oh yeah, it did. Wow. Yeah, that's very good. That's very nice. Very lightweight as well. Not too heavy. The value, yeah, that's a lot. You could go and sell this if you're not really bothered about it. I'll give you a quick show. There it is. See the rust on the sides. Very nice looking though. Nothing wrong with it at all. I wish the light on the helmet worked. Maybe there's something you can do to make it work. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is extremely tough. 1238 damage resistant. And then there is another box as well with this armor in, which is basic combat armor. That's fully upgraded though. So maybe if you don't want to give yourself too much of an advantage, you can put this on. It's actually heavier. But as you can see, the resistances, which I don't believe this one has. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have it. It has the electric resistance. The fire damage, the frost, I don't know if I call it frost damage, the radiation resistance. So that on its own can be very effective. If you want to go out and wear that, maybe you don't want to, like I said, give yourself too much of an advantage. This will give you an advantage though. This is very, very good and very helpful, I found. If you're, like I said earlier, one of those guys that sneaks around at night, this will help a lot. You can grab that. It is unique, so it is a legendary item, as I think it's called in Fallout 4 now. Harder to detect. So what this basically gives you a stealth boy, an unlimited stealth boy, but only when you are crouched still. So it does the same as my T51B torso piece does. We'll grab these for the sake of it, because that has the stealth boy kit on it as well. So let's put this on. As you can see, goes nicely under my armor. We'll take my armor off so you can see it completely. There we are. As you can see, it just looks like the regular Brotherhood of Steel Under Armour, I believe. It's the same design, it may be a different colour, but when we do that, we're invisible. So you can get your weapon out. You can shoot like this, so if you had a suppressor, you could be picking people off, they wouldn't notice you. Very nice, and then you just stand up, go, hide somewhere else. Invisible. You know? Very, very helpful. It can be very helpful. Not to my play standard. I don't really know why I have it on this. I just sort of got it in case I was low on health or something, but I don't really get low on health with this T51B. I don't think it's real. I had a lot of mods downloaded, and it seems way too powerful. It's more powerful than my standard T51B, and I can't upgrade it. Like, I can put mods on it, and you can see the damage resistance and everything in the bottom right. Yeah, it's really good actually. I did a video on my old channel, has nearly 50,000 views, and it was on how to get this armor. Maybe some of you have seen it. It is now hidden, and you can't find it because the channel was sort of closed. In a sense, I did it deliberately, and nothing to do with YouTube, honestly. But no, honestly, I did just close it on my own because I can't remember why. Actually, I want to start a new channel. But yeah, this is basically everything you guys need to know about this mod. Very nice mod, very, very good at getting you going. In fact, there's a few more things. Getting you started off. The gas masks, I think they're a nice touch to wear. They don't really do too much, but yeah, they look good. Fusion core, obviously, always comes in handy when you got these big ass sets of power armor going on like this. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my first video. My first video. I always enjoy doing videos. I'm going to try and get 2 out every day whenever I get the opportunity to. I'm going to rely on mods for a little while until I start getting a few fans around. I might start doing playthroughs at like 100 mods. So I'm talking about mods. I just love mods. Oh, mods. No, but as soon as I get like 100 subs, I'll probably start doing playthroughs of the game with mods. Can't not have mods. Mods are fun. But yeah, let's shoot all this purified water. You see all the purified water, you'll last for ages. This is what I meant. I'd take like 100 of these basic equipment, and I'd be off for a while out in the wasteland, just not really relying on buying water or anything. And there is some stuff in here you could sell and get some caps. But yeah, that's everything I want to talk about with this mod, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you want to leave a like and comment. You know, great video, great video. But you can do that if you like. I don't really mind. Be nice. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, guys, subscribe. Peace.